Today's Youth is an open discussion program aimed at the youth of today. On Today's Youth, we address issues that affect the youth in today's society using the media as a tool. If you want to make a difference as a Christian youth, you should know that it's not just about going to church or reading the Bible. Young people only have one role, and it's the same they have always had. It has not changed because their role is actually changing everything, doing things better than before, and injecting them with joy and energy. Young people play a crucial role no matter the society they live in. We are the ones transforming, consciously or unconsciously, our reality, either at the university or at our workplace or in other spaces. And we do it by contributing with a new and updated vision to daily activities. As youth of today, it is our responsibility to make society evolve and stand up for our opinions in the best possible way. Join me, MC Neymar, on Today's Youth as we dissect and bisect issues relating to our youth of today. Hi guys, welcome to your favorite youth show, which is Today's Youth with me, your girl, MC Neymar. Of course, your host with a determined mentality. So we are discussing a very interesting topic. We are looking at the age difference in marriage or among couple. How old should your husband be? And how young should your girl be? So that I can be older than my husband. And I must say, yeah. So, I don't usually wear makeup. And the reason why I don't usually wear makeup is that my skin is smooth. Because One Cosmetic has sorted me out with her shower gel. So contact her. Her ID handle is Grant_Cosmetic, and then she'll hook you up. It's very affordable. So I'm with me, Mrs. Edna Jekunu. I hope I got the name right. Welcome to Today's Youth.
Thank you.
Okay, please, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
And how are you too?
I'm fine, by God's grace.
I'm good.
So please tell us about you.
Edna, it's as you have seen me. I'm a teacher. I'm my age. Isn't it true?
Not necessary.
Okay, I'm a teacher in a public school. I teach in a GHS.
Hey.
And I teach home economics. I come from a family of 4. My husband, myself, and my 2 children, Edwina and Caleb.
Okay, that is nice. If I make any mistake now, you just meet me.
Not at all. We don't use it like that.
Okay, talking about your husband, how old is your husband? Like the age difference between you and your husband?
The age difference between us is 8 years.
8 good years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing. But do you think between married couples, there's a specific age difference? Maybe you don't have to go above this age, you have to go below this age.
For me, I really don't think the age difference matters.
Okay. What
matters is the understanding between the two and having the same mindset that you're going to journey through. If these are set, I think that's the most important thing. As for marriage, it doesn't really count.
Okay, but some people do say it counts, especially when the girl is like of my age and the man is like somebody that can be your father. What do you think about that?
We'll say that it's society that makes it so.
Okay.
The one entering, it's you yourself. And you who is entering into that relationship, how do you feel? Certainly when the age difference is so much, when you come out into the society, people will certainly talk. They will have different reasons according to why you might have been married to that person. Yeah. And will you be ready to stand it?
Most people have the perception that if people get married to somebody that can be their father, some grandfather, they are just getting married to the person because of financial issues. I want to have money. My friends are showing on social media that their husband is rich. They are riding posh cars, so I want to ride some. What do you think about that? Do you think that it's because of financial reasons why people get married to people that are old enough to be their father or grandfather?
You know, in this life, some people don't really care about what they get into when it gets to relationship. And you see that of late, even money drives people into doing so many things.
Yes.
But usually in marriage, most things that ladies look out for is the status of the guy and the resources, certainly. And if this, looking at the part of the resources, it is to say that what the lady is having in mind for the future. Children that are going to be born, how am I going to take care of them? Because the man may be very old, and once you are old like that, it is expected, in quotes, that the man may pass on even before the lady. If this should happen, how will she be able to cater for the kids that may come out of that marriage? So the resources is very important here that you go into. But if that is the major reason for which you are going into, I'm not sure you have the excitement that you are supposed to have in marriage.
Exactly.
Because this marriage is supposed to be a marriage that is that you are partnering each other. There should be some joy that flows between the two of you. You should have some commitment, the trust, and all those things. But sometimes you see that if people go in because of these financial challenges, and the man is not able to they are not able to show him to the public, like you were saying, some begin to hide them here and there. What happens? It is the one that begins to breed, mistrust in the marriage. The ladies may end up moving out of marriage to get the satisfaction they are not getting from the man.
Oh, okay.
And would that be the major reason for marrying? It shouldn't be. So if it is not, then the best is to get somebody that you are comfortable with, that you are able to show off at any time without minding what social status or what people are talking about. If you're able to manage this, I'm not sure you have any challenge moving out with the man that you have chosen.
Okay, I'm sure you chose your man based on finance, love, and everything.
Interestingly not.
Oh, okay.
Mine was based on trust.
Wow, that was nice.
Yes.
And the finance also came with.
No. When we married from the onset, there was nothing like this financial overflow that I will talk about. He was working all right. He had a good job. And that's one of the things I looked at. He had a place that he was living. And so I knew that the two of us, when we come together, will be able to make a good couple in the future. And once I trusted him and believed in what he had told me about the future that he wanted us to build together, I went in for him and I have not regretted.
So now let's move away from the men always being older than the lady. So is it normal for the lady to be older than the man? In this Ghanaian society, they're always saying that
in a marriage, who is the head? That's the first thing we look at.
Okay.
You see, one thing with you will certainly find a few ladies going in. The percentage is not so high. A few ladies going in for men who are younger than them. But usually when you see something like that, you ask that what have actually driven them into such a relationship. There may certainly be a motive behind it. And many a times it's finance. Or the lady just wants companionship.
Because sometimes the lady has everything.
Has everything. She doesn't want anyone to come and stress her up, sort of, in quotes.
Oh, okay.
She wants to have power. She should dominate. Nobody should control her. No, it is easy for her to control the younger guy because she is the one showering him with almost everything.
Oh, what if?
But you may know, in love, it may happen though, but that will be a very small percentage.
Okay, very small percentage. Okay.
But usually I think that it is better if the man is a little older or when you are a little close, the gap of the age is a little closer. I think that will be better.
So a little older, can you give us a range? Maybe 5, 10, 1, 2?
It depends on what you choose to go in.
Okay.
There are some calculations that go in, like your age divided by 2 plus 9.
Hey.
But sometimes I see, for me personally, I see that is quite a huge gap.
Oh, okay.
What I may prefer will be between the ages of 10. The gap should be within 10, at most 15. But that sometimes, when the two sits together, if the man is not able to descend to the level of the woman, and the woman also able to bridge up to that level, you may not know, but sometimes the man may be too domineering, which the woman will not like. When we look at people like Abraham and Sarah, the age difference, the age difference was what? 10. Per the visitation that Abraham had, we got that revelation. He wondered that at the age of 100, how was he going to give birth to a son, whilst the wife was 90? So for that, we get to know that the age difference was what? 10. But once they understand each other, the couple or those in the relationship understand each other, you are able to cope with one another.
Okay.
I think the age difference shouldn't really matter so much, because the Bible does not restrict us to it.
Okay.
The Bible does not have any restriction to it. Rather, the maturity of the couple is what we should look at. How matured is the man? Is he able to stand in as a man, work to take care of the home? The woman, are you also matured enough to stand in as a wife, to be a mother in future? When there are issues in the marriage, how are you going to handle it? Will you just run with it to your parents as if you are still a kid there? And when things are also rosy, how are you going to handle it? Sometimes the friends that you have, even before getting married, if the age gap is so much, when your friends visit you, will your husband be comfortable? And the vice versa. All these things should be talked about. Once you think about it and you are okay, you are free to go.
Okay.
I think so.
So that means even before you say yes, I do, you have to sit down with a man
Certainly.
and talk about certain stuff. Oh, okay. So
And
I guess
you yourself too must assess, you must have that self-assessment. Viewing yourself with that as a couple moving out. Just begin to see what society is going to talk about. Will you be comfortable? Are you ready to defend it? Would you be able to stand by it? Some people will just go and say, my friends, whenever I go out, people are laughing at me, so you stay at home and let me go and come. But would that be the best? Marriage is for companionship. So wherever you go, you should be able to move together.
Okay. Talking about friends, do you think friends do have a role to play in people getting married to somebody older or even somebody younger?
There's a saying that people meet their loved ones at different places. It may be true friends that you meet.
Okay.
For me, I met my husband during a friend's wedding.
Wow. I have to start going to weddings.
And we all happened to play similar roles during the wedding, because I was in the bridal team and he was also part of the groomsmen.
Okay.
That we got to see each other.
Hey, this connection is tight.
Interesting.
You're preparing for your wedding day.
And so there was a click from that time. We had few chats. And because he was already a matured person, he didn't come in for games.
Hey.
You get it?
He's ready.
So the moment he approached, he gave me the straight reason for which he was coming. That it's for marriage. Are you ready? So I had to now think, watch, and see whether I was ready to go on with or not. And that's how we started. So friends can play a good role. They can play both the positive role and the negative one.
I wanted to come to the negative.
Because some will begin to tease you. Is that the guy you're going out with? He's like this, you are like this. I'm not sure the two of you are matching and all those things. But will they be the ones to stay in the marriage for you? you should also listen to yourself. Self-assessment is very important. It's good to listen to the world, all right.
What
Or
about
the people around.
what's mom and dad say?
That one too plays a very key role in a marriage. You know, they are older, they see ahead of us, even for things that we cannot see in the next 2-3 years to come. They may be able to see ahead of us. Some may be able to point it out to you straight away that for this and that reason, I do not want you to enter into such a relationship. Others will not give you the reason for which they don't want you to enter into that relationship. And that brings a trouble. Because when you are not able to give a convincing reason to your son or daughter why he or she should get into that relationship, you put that person in a dilemma on what to do. Why are they stopping me at all? And love is so much that it's difficult for people to penetrate when you're in love. It blinds you. You don't see the age difference. You don't see the negatives of it. All you see is love, and you are going into. So parents play a very good role.
Okay. So your husband loves like. Okay. So what advice do you have for we the young ones coming up, trying to get into marriage? Should we just go after what we want, or we should just assess ourselves, like you're saying, make sure that we are compatible, and find out if when we take this guy out, we'll be okay with it?
For the advice I have for them is that marriage, for instance, is a lifelong journey, which needs to be carefully planned before you start going into it. And you need divine guidance. If you are entering into a relationship, pray about it. Seek the face of the Lord on what you want. In fact, even before you even make a selection, you can tell him what the type of person you like. You get it? I would like to have somebody who is like that or that. That is. And then when you get that person, you continue to pray about it. And don't just go in for monetary issues. Look at it whether the person has the qualities of a man that you want to move out with. Is it just for a day? Will it last just for a second or forever? So you pray about it. You talk, and the two of you must be very open to each other. If you have a spouse that to be who is not open to you, then there is danger lying there. You both must be very open to each other, because it is during this courtship period that you know the kind of relationship you'll be in the future. If the guy is not open and say, oh, when we marry, he will open up. The lady is not, when we marry, he will open up. He will send the same thing into marriage. That is how I was before. So assess these things. Don't be pushed by friends. It is you who is going to enter into it. Will you be comfortable with it? Are your parents ready to accept him? Have you convinced them enough, or have they convinced you enough? And if all these things are put in place, I believe that you are free to go. Once God is in the boat, you can always smile at any storm that comes your way.
Okay. So guys, let's head to the street to find out if they agree with my auntie or not. And then when we come back, you know she's come to do some smoothie for me, right? I'm so hungry. I can't wait for her to get me some nice smoothie. You know, if it's not nice, I'm going to say it. Or you beat me.
You're free to say it.
Okay, all right. So guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, this is Grant Body Wash. Na me pede me di ho adanse kakra kyerɛw. Se epesibi na papa edigwara ohonam todo na feel there one natural body na kasa na kita no there anoma ha ho copy Grant Body Wash na UCB. Usande wode yen ankasa yen habanduru na wode aye alete semina ewom wode ewo oye hani enso wom na afeso habanduru bebre na wode aye ohia manyimpadua no nti se edigwara abo biara ntum na nam nyimpadua no da obese wo skin no ibenya natural skin ma wankase hu the yes isi goda kofo be hu the yes brother no loban and sister no loban nti ekogada bibia bekobia no ibenya biato.
Nampacho ye first.
Your friend could.
Nampacho ye bisa say titi a ye nkola ya be. Ubon so bi wa yo bi I say ne papa. O sha e ya na say ni. Na dey nti na mo ye.
Dedi kan is kasem. Dedi kan is kasem na man basa. Dia to so ni. Eni say obama no de onyi cha ba ni bebre. Aya kasia man fansanka. Ba say mpi dante ni dia nkaye. I think so do kono de anya papa.
Ade nti na ene.
Yenti anya ni say so ni pa du bebre anu ahode no akofo. Ndi obama ni bebre ya. Echa ba na bedu bebre nya ahode na so ati. Nti wo ntumi hwa ba ni ese wo hwe no.
Nampacho futo be na o ma o na nane omba ya basi. Ye de hu de obi ye bi ese be say te futo be na o.
Me de afutu ami ya ni say sika de nyina so ware. Nimbum odo na ese wi gyina so ye de aware. Na odo so se o ye nya wan kasa aware de wakoma pe. Nye ni ese obi na be force say ko ware wi anase wi. Ese ni ese wan kasa wakoma pe. Nje ese odo na de wa nimbum obemba de eni se yin chi oba ni bebre abro be se nfi shede. Me de asem kakra mi o kan.
Nampacho that's fun. Nampacho e no be na o.
And me try bumping robbers.
Okay. Nti ye ba ka say be hu.
Back as well, we say, we try car no.
Pacho nti u ba ka san pacho ya hwehwe. Ye papa we no be o fine. Like ti dan pacho that say.
Listen them was.
Nti o sha 80% nti na omo ye sa na say odo nti na omo ye sa.
No kasa ni yes kasa. Because and yes kasa man ke the age of 22 years. No wa ko only paying na o be 50 something na. The mistake. Yes kasa.
Nti o sha be man ni oba be man o so ni chi oba no how many years?
I think say 2 years in be 5 years in plan Libya. 5 years and then Libya 4 years grandpa. I remember.
Okay. Now Opo being so young
Who for be young? Let me say no for younger. No for young na towns na ya. Guna oye bata towns ni guna. And so that you papa.
Most of the things ka same thing na yanko for e wa yo bi o ni chain. Omo.
Bebre ni is kasam. Science kasama nka wole nka be said age of 20 years no kwa wole be ma o be 30 kwa na ana le bia 26 kwa na normal I know wa
nti buto be na o ma ye na nko form show
since mama kale ya gin this is wired so ni na ne chinare ye hwe ye ni sma be ya awon na ya ja ye won ya ko ni se ye wala ko ni ta wole wo dia ehun e bo tun ayin wa ko ni e dia wo ka traji abe fan ya sile bia bo wala opin kla
Pacho Felsen.
Me di Mr. Daniel Isiao alias Fisco.
Fisco. Na Pacho Loto we ni friends and they didn't be any.
Ye wodi pa ye friends in Kuda.
Ucha Udion.
Ucha ni wudi ni.
And ma be try me dia. Enti me wa sem kakra. Ye bisa say me na mbaba wa ne mbanta ya be aware semi. Ye social media bi wa ya ni aware. Wo social media so bi ba aware you be wa ya kokwa penimu bi ono so ye young ana ebum setika 17 na jakwane wa wo adin che wo ho ne te
aginche na akofim say the first no na slim there usa kura na ya chiro de homa aware by force but in them breed there in hobim by nan say no nkola no kitingiti na homa ba no wonya enifu mpokwa kitingiti bi sisi wonu fuso ya wo fi say enwano no sabi wo dwale na wode won saka krabi for wanse na se tumure ma sabi won say wa pass by entisa ntie nyina nkanya nyina ya pene say ka kwala obebedu o fe pen so na be ma be fie wa beti wa wale na wenya awale papa ya be so nkawa ma wo papa na wo maame wenya wenya wonso ehun faso ewo ehwe a wori hwe o school na nkomba ni na so tie nyina sa mofala wa enya de a yepe mifi se wode sa de no ba ho ma mepam wefi mifi ye enya de papa
say akwala won't age. Akwala den ka wonya 15 years a yenim say wo ye bra. Tetimu no ya go bra. Ansa na ya bedu awale wo fie. Ya ye wa ye foro. Ene na minim. Ba ndem kwala aba no obi awure ma na fi wakofa be ma de abeche ne se. Say ni amakofa be ni. Nti eya de papa kra mo fa aba no. Enu ma wo ye no. Ense mfata.
Nampa choshe sika same na mo yesa na say madam for ye nti mo so ye bi.
Okay, and I will same also at the same time to school. Mala me back call a pass again to school. We call Nyastek. We call a bus. Blemans must get in school. By the Bresufi school. By young so I will so Obi Wan answer ne bathroom for a would be a year. My men another papa will fear. What to catch there? Obale say one for the our father ko abontino eye papa tino me say me bia ye wuslo this a minifie answer wafa short this is the issue yes our phone so we break am
Patiente futo be na o ma nkolo mo hwe
kola na aba no afutu am dem mo say won na mo nya botare say school na wo kwa hwim na ko adesu bi na wo se no wo papa na wo ma me de ekosua obi ansua na owie a kundi wo ma no e daachi.
Okay, hi guys, welcome back from our street segment. That was some interesting view from those in the market, and it was like, I think they all agree with it. So it's time for my favorite segment, which is the smoothie segment. We are going to do it with our Hajia Sharet's raw milk. Yes, of course. I've been telling you that she has the best raw milk in town. And if you want it for the millet, which is the Burkina, she also has it available. It's very affordable. So please contact her on the number on your screen and get yours. So, please, what are you coming to prepare for us today?
I'm coming to prepare for you banana smoothie.
Hey, is that what you prepared for your husband? And you entered his house?
Oh, sometimes just for breakfast.
Just for breakfast. Oh, okay. So the kids have been taking it.
Sure.
Okay, so we have banana and...
We have banana, we have the raw milk here.
Okay.
We have lemon.
Okay.
And then some peanuts.
Okay. That's an interesting one. I've never seen anyone using lemon. So let's see how it's going to taste like. So
yes,
can we start now?
All right. So I'll start by taking and peeling my banana.
Okay.
So in order not to touch the banana itself, and then I'll cut it straight into the blender.
Hygiene. So, talking about your marriage, any challenges so far? What are some of the challenges you face? Even when you were about to get married, was there any ups and downs? Were you still like, I'm not really sure? Or friends were saying that, oh, when quiet train kakra.
Well, getting into marriage, I think the only challenge I had was that we had a denominational difference.
Okay.
But he agreed with me that even after marriage, and it was a big concern from my parents as well.
Okay.
But he agreed that he doesn't mind.
Okay.
Even after marriage, I can continue to worship where.
Okay, so you were a Catholic and he was?
And he was a Pentecostal.
Okay, so have you brought him to Catholic?
No.
You know what sometimes when people get married, they bring their husband. Mostly it's the wife bringing their husband. But it's hardly you see the husband bringing the wife.
He's also doing very well at his place.
Okay. So the kids too, are they going for Catholic or?
Also at a divided front now. They go to Catholic and they go to Winners Chapel at the same time.
Hey, they don't want to do favorite.
The most important thing is that we are bringing up in the way of the Lord.
Yeah, that's very important.
And I believe that at the appointed time, we will see the right way that they will all follow.
Oh, that's nice. Talking about the kids, I have a surprise for you later in the show. So you guys don't need to go anywhere. Stay tuned. So I'm still on the one. At this stage, they have to do plain seal.
Is that so?
Oh, no. today, let me worry them some more. Now my people at the back end, they're just waiting for it to be ready.
Let me add 2 more, and then I think.
Yeah, 2 more is okay.
I'm only cutting it to make it easier for it to blend.
Yeah, I even like the way you're cutting it. So say, wife material, proper 1,000 yards.
Oh, wow, man.
That is why when husband came, said straightforward, I'm getting married to him. Nobody's
I
coming
wish
to
you
pull me
could tell
back.
what he also saw.
Hey. Okay, that's
I
done
think
now.
this should be okay.
Okay.
Then there's 2 things. Sometimes I add the granules to it and blend. Other times too, I just garnish it
Garnish
with
with it.
it when I'm done. And so because you are not so sure that you may have it well blended, I'll prefer to garnish it with
Okay,
it when I am
that's
done.
fine.
Okay, so now I can. We're looking at the quantity.
So you
Let
need
me
to
see.
use a big one.
I'll use the big one.
So my favorite one, guys. Wow, look at it, very thick, and it tastes nice too. Wow. I just want to start taking it right now. This looks yummy.
And this, which I do,
But why do you add the lemon?
It's
though?
just
How
the
do
flavor.
people- It's really
it's
okay.
just the flavor. And when I add the lemon too, it's like it can stay a little longer without
wow.
discoloring.
Okay, so this is a secret. So you
That's
can
a
only
secret.
find the secret on my show.
So
You see, most of
I
you
can
don't
just
know.
put
So it's
just a
just
little
smoothie and then to be
inside,
that,
and that
then to
is
start
okay.
getting.
So from here, we just cover it up,
Okay,
get it blended.
okay.
Sometimes you can even add ice cubes. It's pretty good.
Wow, look at that. That's
is ready.
smoothness.
Within a
Look at
few
how the
minutes,
milk is in place.
you are
know
ready
how
to
I like
serve.
it. Ready to serve.
Yes,
Wow.
milk.
The way some people are looking at the thing there. Yummy.
Should I feel it?
No, that's fine. You kill my people. Okay.
So with this, just put a little granite on top.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
You can even be taking it and chewing your granite at the same
Same
time.
time, have a feel of
Is that-
everything. Let's see that mommy really knows how to do smoothie or not, or she's just deceiving us. This is nice. The way some people are looking at me, you are not going to get some. It's so nice. Either way, I can feel the granite and the bits of lemon, a bit of everything. It's really nice. Guys, please. Let me finish this thing. It's so nice. We'll be right back. When you come back, you know I said I have a surprise for you, so don't go anywhere.
Hello viewers, this is Hajia Shirez Burkina raw milk. Okay, when I use it in my smoothie, it tastes so good. So I recommend it to anybody who wants to do Burkina or any other thing needing a milk. Okay, and it tastes so good. Okay, let me taste it once again. This looks so good. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back. So as you can see, the smoothie there, call me pop. Really enjoyed it. And actually, I have a surprise for you. Yes, I have her kids with me, and it's time for our talent segment. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to sing for us. And I can't wait to hear her voice. The voice that she said, "Charm, Mister." So I said, over to you.
Adonai, we worship you.
We are going to the church. Hallelujah.
Son of God, you are so good. Almighty Father, hallowed be thy name. Your dominion is forevermore. Adonai, Adonai, we worship you. Son of God, you are so good. Almighty Father, hallowed be thy name. Your dominion is forevermore.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Amen.
See how the atmosphere has changed right now. Lots of blessing, lots of blessing, lots of blessing. Thank you so much, Auntie Edna. Caleb, this is Edwina, my new friend, guys. So thank you so much for coming on our show, for the nice smoothie, and for that angelic voice. I know my audience are blessed. Thank you guys too for sticking and staying with us throughout. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media pages on IG at 2D_with MC Nima. And don't forget to follow me too on IG at MC_Deva. So we meet again same time next week. It's bye for now, Caleb. Bye.